Fox 59 Morning News. News that works for you.
I'm going to listen to this for a second. Our next guest didn't wait. He didn't wait for the world to change. Get up, get out, and get something. That is Jerome Love's formula for success. Jerome was $100,000 in debt, but he managed to turn that around and build $1 million enterprise, all before the age of 30. Now Jerome is the CEO and president of the Texas Black Expo, as well as the author of the new book that you're seeing on the screen, Get Up, Get Out, and Get Something. Jerome, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. First of all, you're in town.
Yes, I am.
What are you doing here?
In town. I was actually supposed to be here for a speaking engagement, but now it was canceled, so I'm just here to speak with you this morning.
All right, let's talk about it. First, people want to know, how did you get $100,000 in debt? A lot of people facing financial problems right now. They know where you're coming from.
Well, my debt really was more a result of inexperience in business. I started a couple businesses, didn't really know what I was doing. So in the book, I kind of talk about what I went through and some of the challenges that I faced and not knowing what I was doing and developing a plan to get out.
Okay, let's talk about, too, more specifically, what you learned from all of it. Well, what do you tell people?
One of the biggest things that I tell people, I was speaking for a group of corporate managers for Nationwide Insurance last week, and if you have a problem, you have to first identify that problem before you can solve it. Albert Einstein was quoted as one saying, a problem cannot be solved with the same mentality that created it. So most people who are experiencing financial duress don't recognize the problem. They'll say, I have too much debt. But the reality is the debt is only a symptom of the problem. The real problem is their out of control appetites and their lust for overconsumption. I have a little example here. Like, for instance, we all seen the toothpaste commercials, and, you know, the toothpaste swirling all over the place, and you have the toothpaste from the top to the bottom all over the place.
Old fix.
Yeah, but, you know, unless you're a horse, you don't need that much toothpaste, you know. But what does it do? It encourages overconsumption. It's the same thing that'll have a person, instead of driving a Honda Civic, driving a H2, you know, right out of college or in a 4,000 square foot home. We've developed a culture of overconsumption and it's got a lot of people in over their head.
Yeah, another one of your points is to develop a plan. People know that. They know they need a plan, but they don't know where to start. What do you tell them?
Well, one of the things that I talk about in the book and on my website, JeromeLove.com, is you have to have a mentor. A mentor is someone that's been where you're trying to be and can help you to get to where you want to be. But on the flip side of that, you got to eliminate people from your life who will pull you back, and I call those tormentors. So they're the opposite of mentors.
Okay. Get them out of your life.
Get them out of your life. And see, because sometimes we think that just because we have a relationship with someone, they're qualified to give us advice. But just because they like us doesn't mean that they're qualified.
Okay. The last point is be a contrapreneur. We've been talking about that this morning, but what the heck is that?
A contrapreneur, I love that. A contrapreneur is an individual that lives their life thinking outside the box. They're not trying to be like status quo. They understand that they are thermostats, not thermometers. Thermostats set the temperature. Thermometers conform to the temperature. They go contrary to the status quo. Most of us are trying to be like other people, but the reality is we can only be who we've been created to be.
Did you just wake up one day and the light bulb came on for you?
Yeah, well, I can't say that. When I was over $100,000 in debt, you have a lot of time to think.
It's all paid off though, right?
Oh yeah, we got out of that, and man, I'm on a book tour right now, and I speak for a number of corporations and associations, and things is going very well, and it's just really a privilege and honor for me to be able to share with others, to teach others, and for when people come to me and tell me how my book has changed their life, it's a tremendous blessing.
I'm excited just listening to you. You've got me fired up. We're going to have a link to Jerome's website on ours. You can go to fox59.com, click on what is on the web. That will be there after the show if you'd like to get his book. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, let's get you updated on the road. 7:48. Good morning, Bill.